up a short field or an interception and a pick six.
3rd down and 9. Ball at Plymouth's own 26, and Coach Sanborn's going to call a timeout. Plymouth was not in the correct formation there. So as Coach Sanborn fashion, he's going to let them know that they did not line up correctly, and they're going to regroup here. But I don't mind the timeout to talk things over to make sure you get the right thing in. I've been impressed so far, Mike, and I know you can articulate this. I've been impressed with Plymouth's, how they're playing at undersized, but I've also been impressed with Laconia's offense.
Yeah, both teams seem to be moving the ball fairly well. Laconia, I would say, moving the ball easier than Plymouth. Plymouth has had some big plays, big explosive plays, but in terms of just moving the ball with consistency, I would give the edge there to Laconia.
Absolutely, as you know, high school football is high school football for a reason, and with the safety and the short field giving up, and after that scheme of things, it'd be an 8-7 football game. So, but anyway, 18-7. After the timeout, Bassingwaith, 3rd down and 9, 6:28 left to go in the half. Bassingwaith, he's going to drop back, look right. He's looking up the seam, fires over the middle, and oh my goodness, flag. Matt Cleary got absolutely cleaned on that hospital ball.
He certainly did, Ben. I'm not sure about the flag, though, to be honest with you.
I think a helmet to helmet.
I don't, it was a catchable ball.
So the pass was intended for Matt Cleary running a seam route, and Hosmer came across, and it was one of those trying to meet him at the right time.
Right, the timing was off a little bit, but it wasn't malicious or dirty.
No, and I know, and Hosmer right away put his hands up, and as they're sorting out the laundry.
If Cleary catches that ball, I think that's a legal hit.
Yes, I agree.
So the fact that he didn't catch it, to me, shouldn't matter.
And I think that it looked a lot worse, and Coach Sanborn is wondering what's going on as they're marching off the penalty. But I agree. I think it looked a lot worse than it was. Matt Cleary popped right up and was fine. Obviously, he's a tough kid, but obviously looked a little malicious. But
it looked bad. Yeah, Matt took a big hit there, but like you said, he's tough. He got right back up, and
I think Coach Sanborn's arguing the penalty was
spot.
The penalty was pass interference. I think he was arguing targeting because I believe there's a rule if player gets hit with a couple of those, they can be out. And
I'm sure he'd like to see number 8.
Yeah,
off
that's
the
what
field.
I mean.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to make it so Hosmer
at least get it in the official's head.
Yeah,
that could be an issue.
So after the laundry, it's 1st and 10 Bobcats from their own 40. 2-back set. He's going to drop back once again. Look over the top. It's a fluttering ball, and
I'm surprised there's no flag on that one.
VZ got tied up with the D-back, Jacob Tieran, and no flag. And
yeah, it looked to me like he got tripped, Ben.
I think Plymouth must see something on film because they're trying to go deep right now, and it's kind of uncharacteristic of the Bobcats thus far. Back-to-back incompletions. One was a penalty. That one incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ball at their own 40-yard line. Again, it's an 18-7 football game. Plymouth on top with 6:15 left to go in the half. As the wind is picking up once again, Mike. We are in the midst. My truck is in the midst of a swarm of people. I feel like I'm at Woodstock right now.
I think they're trying to get relief from the wind.
Second and 10, ball at the 30 or 40-yard line. Bassingwaith once again drops back, trying to escape the pressure. Fires one downfield. Pass is complete to VZ. VZ 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Unbelievable catch by VZ, but what a move Bassingwaith made to stop from getting sacked.
Stepped up in the pocket and fired a dart down the middle of the Dylan VZ.
Coach Sanborn just shaking his head right now.
And finally gives props where props due. And Luke Bassingwaith letting it go. Dylan VZ 60-yard touchdown catch from Bassingwaith to make it a 24-7 ball game here in the first half.
That was just a great throw. Ben, that was in the air probably 30 yards, wasn't it?
And you know what? Good for Luke to step up in the pocket. I know they've been working a lot on his mechanics as far as stepping into his throw. Like you said, he certainly stepped into that one.
That was textbook mechanics.
And he led him perfectly. And
he did, in stride.
In stride, and Veazey used his speed to get in the end zone. First touchdown of the year for Dylan Veazey. Gianni Ciotti on to try the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. It was a questionable snap. Luke Diamond with a great hold there. Ciotti making it a 25-7 game here with 6 minutes left to go in the half. Mike, the everything we went over in the pregame, talking about, trying to keep, Laconia off the field and slowing up the game. We've seen touchdowns at 90 yards, 60 yards through the air.
Yeah.
We've seen a safety. We've seen a Matt Cleary long touchdown. It's just been haymakers here.
Again, the special teams continues to impress me. But you're right. I think Coach Sanborn has seen something in Laconia's D-backs or safeties, but there's room out there. And it wasn't bad coverage either. I mean,
no,
Veazey just made a great play.
And, it's funny. I got roasted off the air because I was explaining the end zone camera to Glass, and I announced that the end zone camera is located in the end zone. And everyone was like, well, no, duh, it's in the end zone. So if you didn't know, the end zone camera's in the end zone. Ciotti.
I do.
With the squib kick again to the up back. The up back this time takes a knee at their own 27. So I'd like to see the Bobcats fired up here. A little flat last week against Merrimack Valley, and a lot of pep in their step. Coaches, staff, coaching it up. That Laconia, it just brings a different animal to the table.
And it's a night game. Who doesn't want to play under the lights on a Friday night?
I know a lot of the young Pop Warner kids are seeing them play on Friday night lights, and the youth program feeding the Bobcats over the years just been so critical to their success. So nice to see the little kids up here playing a touch game. And Sanchez going to break the huddle with trips left shotgun here, and he's going to fumble the snap. He just dives on it. So they were setting up something over the left side, and unfortunately, he dropped the snap.
Yeah, first time they've tried to go to the air, and didn't look like a bad snap. I think Sanchez just didn't watch it.
You don't want to say panic time. There's still a whole half of football, but you wonder if you're going to see Coach Cousins start to open up the playbook and be a little more aggressive here. 25-7 ball game. 5:30 left to go in the half. Second down and 14. Ball
another pass here, Ben?
I would assume so, as he's going to break the huddle once again in the shotgun formation. Or he's under center, with twins. Handoff up the middle, and 63, Zach Carter with a great tackle for loss. I think they were trying to clear everything out and play ISO up the middle. And
I agree. Plymouth was not fooled by that.
No, Zach Carter made a great tackle there on second down. Talk of loss of 2 here, make it 3rd and 14, and Coach Cousins' offense is going the wrong way here. Logan Sanchez getting the call from Coach Cousins. 4:47 left to go here in the half. Your Bobcats leading the Laconia Sachems on their homecoming, 25-7. Now we got that trips look again with Hosmer in the slot. You want to watch him. Keaton Beck's getting double teamed on the left side. Pass. Sanchez going to hoist one downfield. Wheel route. Pass is incomplete. Dylan Welch in coverage as they tried to wheel route to Hosmer over the left side.
Yeah, that ball was a little bit underthrown. I think that might have hit Dylan in the back. He didn't have his head turned, so he's lucky that ball wasn't on time and where it should have been.
And a great job keeping the pedal on the floor by Coach Lamb. 2 tackles for loss and an incomplete pass forces the punt, and I wonder if you're going to see a punt block dialed up here to keep that momentum on, Mike. Number 3.
Kicking into the wind.
Dylan Ellsworth doing the punting. Snap's good. They're setting up for a return. Kick is a high, booming kick.
We got a flag down, Ben.
It's going to be roughing the kicker. So I know that's not an automatic first down. I'm almost positive. I know I've been wrong, but I think it's just a 10-yard penalty. Obviously not what you needed there. As Dylan Welch made the fair catch at the Sachems' 40-yard line.
Yeah, they'll still be, 4th and 5, if that's a 10-yard.
It's personnel, shifting personnel
Coach
here.
Sanborn coaching him up a little bit.
4:20 left to go here in the first half from Jim Fitzgerald Field in Laconia, New Hampshire, as Plymouth